Okay, so what I have on offer this week are the last two volumes from the Brian Carr collection, which cover the period from 2006 until 2017. So it's two albums, two Lighthouse albums, both red binders like this. They're almost complete. The only thing that we took out of the binders in the last several months, we took out the definitives and the definitive souvenir sheets, and we took out the hockey card stamps that were signed by the hockey players. However, every other issue, every souvenir sheet, every commemorative issue, every booklet pane is in here. And the other thing we took out was the computer vended postage. That's not here either. But that's a very small handful of items. Brian was extremely meticulous in his mounting of the collection. He's included the Unitrade numbers. Wherever there's a difference in the layout of the stamps, he's included it. Most of the items he got were from the annual collections, so if there were die cut to shape stamps, what he's got in here are the die cut to shape singles as opposed to the sheet singles. And as you know, the die cut to shape stamps are better and catalog more money. So if there were unfolded strips from annual collections, those are also in here as well. So you can see as you go through, this is the volume that runs from 2006 until, I believe it's 2013. Now this one starts midway through 2006. The other earlier issues from 2006 are in another stamp album. And we'll include those, but they're not actually in these albums. But you can see very high degree of completion here. There'd be very little left for you to do to get this 100% complete. On the second volume, which runs from 2014 with the Chinese New Year stamps, and it goes, oh sorry, I lied, it goes up to 2019. Yeah, it's actually up to June 27th of 2019, so mid 2019. And as you can see, there are actually some errors in here as well. There's printed on the gum side of this Christmas booklet here. I think that's the only error of consequence in this period, but I could be mistaken. I'm just going to take a quick look here. Oh yeah, all the transitional souvenir sheets for the Chinese New Year that have been issued in the last few years, those are all in here. The Hanukkah booklet that was recalled, both the original recall and the new issue are here. Let's see, all the Star Trek stuff is there. Vimy Ridge. Yeah, because I said we took out the kiosk stamps, but those can easily be replaced. These were some picture postage. I think Brian did these himself. I think that must be his grandson. So I don't know. That may or may not have significance to you. Hockey card stamps. There are a few printing varieties here for Sidney Crosby. There's one with a smudge and shade variety. So there's a few extras like that in this collection that add some interest, and we're just going to leave them in. Okay, yeah, there is one signed card for Bernie Parent. However, it's not the official Canada Post issue. So Brian has a certificate of authenticity from the collectibles store where he got it. But it's different from the one that's listed in Unitrade. Yeah, these are definitives. Got a flag stamp on the fabric, that's there. And as I said, all the basic hockey card stamps are here. They're just not signed. And that's it for the collection. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of what's here and the quality involved. Okay, thank you for looking.